Alright guys, today's Sunday stretch is presented to you by me, Caitlin. This is just a quick full body, you're not sitting in a pose for too long, just kind of get you feeling good, feeling loose. This is what kind of I like to do after a good workout. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started with cat-cows. Tabletop. Arch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. All right, go ahead. Let's go into a child's pose. This is gonna be a wide child's pose. So toes together, feet out, just like this. I'm just gonna kind of relax into this. Take a couple big, deep breaths here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of lean to my left side. So I'm gonna grab my hand, flip it upside down, make a fist, and kind of lean in. This is kind of a little bit of a shoulder stretch, a little bit of a thoracic stretch. I'm gonna sit back into my heels. So I'm still kind of in that child's pose. I'm just kind of twisting to the side. Same thing, other side. Left hand faces up, making a fist, kind of lean into it. All right, now we're going to stretch our pecs a little bit. This is similar to the scorpion. I'm gonna put my arm out. If you want the easy version, straighten your arm. If you want the harder version, put your arm out to a 90-degree angle. Flip your foot over, just like that. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Do a 90-degree angle in my arm to make it a little bit harder. Flip that foot over. And you kind of use this arm to apply as much pressure as you want. I'm going to flip over to my back. I'm going to do a little glute stretch here. So I'm going to kind of put my feet just like this, and then I'm going to kind of collapse to the side and grab my foot. You should feel a pretty deep stretch right here. So try to relax into it, try to breathe into it. I also like to twist the opposite way. So the opposite direction your foot is facing, kind of open up that low back. Same thing, other side. Foot up like this, keep that foot flexed, collapse it to the side, grab that foot, and look to the other direction. All right, now I'm going to switch it to a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to grab my toe. If you can't do this, I would suggest grabbing a strap and putting the strap around your foot and going to the side. I can grab my toe and I'm going to twist to the side. Go ahead, switch sides. Hamstring stretch on the other side. Grab your toe. Alright, we're gonna do a quick sun flow. So this is just like a normal yoga flow. Start in a downward dog. Quick back. Push your head through your shoulders. Come forward, down, up into a upward dog. Back into a downward dog. Come forward, come down to that upward dog. All right, from here, we're just gonna go into a runner stretch. So we'll bring that left leg forward and we're just gonna kind of relax into here. If you wanna make this a little harder, you can come down to your forearms. But for a lot of people, this is plenty. So you can hang out here, try to relax, try to breathe into those tight spots. Try to relax into them. A lot of people hold tension and not even realize it. I'm going to do a quick pigeon stretch. So bring that foot in. Try to keep that chest tall. Big deep breath. Breathe that into that tight spot. Do a quick quad stretch, so I'm going to swing around. That leg that's bent is going to be the quad that's being stretched. So I'm going to lean back, just like this. All right, into a hamstring stretch. So come up on my foot, that right leg. I'm just going to kind of breathe into my hamstring. Try to keep that back kind of flat. You don't want to be kind of super rounded here. This is all you can do. This is plenty. Here's a psoas stretch. So the advanced version of this, you would flip around and grab like this. For this is a lot more difficult for most people. If this is too hard for you, go ahead and stay here and think about kind of tucking your pelvis under, and you should feel a pretty good stretch right about here. Good. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. So now your right leg should be forward. You're going to go into that runner stretch. You want to go a little deeper. You can certainly get your forearms to the ground. Take a couple big deep breaths here. All right, back into the pigeon. Bring that foot forward. Go all the way to the ground here. Go ahead, go all the way to the ground. For me, this is enough today. My hips are pretty tight, so I'm going to hang out here for a little bit and try to release some of that tension. All right, let's go into that quad stretch. Be stretching your right quad now. So lean back into that right quad. If you want to go all the way to the ground, you can. For me, just like this is enough. All right, let's go into a hamstring stretch on our left side now. them up. And then breathe into that hamstring. Try not to round that back too much. Let's go into that psoas stretch now. So remember, the more advanced version is to twist around and grab your right leg with your left arm, just like this. And the more beginner version is just sitting up straight, keeping that pelvis tucked under. You can also try grabbing your leg from here, and this is a good couch stretch as well. I would say this is the medium level difficulty of this version of this exercise, or this stretch. All right, let's go into a squat. So here, go nice and wide. Try to open up your hips with your arms, putting your hands in a prayer pose, and push your legs out with your arms here. I like to kind of move around a little bit in this to kind of loosen everything up. All right. Let's open that thoracic spine a little bit. So we're gonna do a puppy pose. So your hips should be up, and you're gonna kind of arch into your thoracic spine just like this. So your hips shouldn't be back like this. To make this a little more difficult, your hips should be directly under your knees. Good. All right, come on up to tabletop. I want you to take your left arm, come up, open up, and then thread it through. And twist. All right, let's come out of that. Now I want you to take your right arm, exhale with your right arm, and then go ahead and thread it through, just like that. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can take your left arm and try to hinge it around to your right leg. All right, let's come out of that. We're going to go into a frog pose. So hips back, just like this. I like to rock in this a little bit to get a little bit of movement, but feel free to do what feels good for you. All right, now I'm going to do a inner groin stretch. So come up on your leg, put that leg out, just like this. You should feel a pretty good stretch right along here. All right, go ahead, switch sides. Good. All right, we're gonna do a quick glute stretch. So I want you to put your foot on top of your knee, keep that foot flexed, pull that knee in, and grab your knees through, just like this. If this is too difficult, you can go ahead, come up on all fours and sit just like this, okay? Try to keep that chest upright. I don't want to see your chest like this. Keep your chest pushing forward. Good, go ahead, switch sides. Other side. Come through just like this. Or the more advanced version on your back. Pulling your hips, pulling with your hands. Good. All right, our last stretch is the happy baby stretch. Go ahead, grab your toes, just like this. Try to keep your low back, your tailbone on the ground. I don't want to see your tailbone up like this. Tailbone on the ground, and kind of just rock a little bit. Couple deep breaths here, big deep breath. And that's it. Good job, guys. That's 15 minutes of stretching for your Sundays. Hopefully you're taking today a little rest today and enjoying your Sunday. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.